Hi Libras, welcome to Josie K Tarot. I'm Josie K and this is your March 2018 reading. I'm going to be starting out with the Mary Queen of Angels deck by Doreen Virtue, and I'm going to ask Spirit to please provide us with a word of prayer that we can close the reading with at the end. Scorpio, thank you. Now, I'm not going to look at that card right now, but what I am going to do is I'm going to do a circle spread with the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck by John Holland. I'm going to ask Spirit to please provide us with messages in various areas by which they want to provide guidance and or information. So, dear Lord, Spirit, Guides, and Angels, please bless those born under the sun sign, moon sign, and or rising sign of Scorpio with clearly defined messages regarding their life path here on earth at this time on into the next to the end of March 2018. All right, so the card representing your current life path here on earth at this time is the waiting game. So some of you have planted some new seeds in your life. Know that they have taken root. They are beginning to grow, open, evolve. And with these energies, Spirit's just saying, take your time, walking slowly towards that which it is that you're manifesting. You have the key to success in some area of your life. And in your mental aspects position, some of you, not all of you, are thinking about moving into a new direction. I know I can feel that a karmic connection will bring you into a direction of greater prosperity, maybe a larger, better home. But some of you are looking back at the past or in the beginning of March, contemplating whether or not to go around and down a long, difficult path once again, or if you should move forward into a new beginning. I feel like it's almost like stay with an old path or move towards a new path, and Spirit's saying new beginnings. If you aren't sure of what kind of new beginning you'd like to make in your life, remember, this is your path. You get to manifest whatever it is you so choose. So think about what it is you like to do and sit down and spend time doing that in the month of March. Now, in your relationship sector, we have patience and planning. See, setting goals, waiting to see what comes from that. Planning these new beginnings in your thoughts, doing research. Because in your creative aspects position, Spirit's saying you're just trying to get to a point of balance in your life, right? Because balance is happiness. So in your actions position, know that as you are waiting and observing, patiently planning new things in your path ahead, that you are actually climbing to a higher spiritual level. Congratulations. In your emotional aspects position, there is some suffering in silence. Why? Because you guys can't seem to feel like you're balanced in some way. You are unsure, and we'll clarify in a little bit. Now, subconsciously, your heart chakra is lit up, but you're waiting to figure out if a circumstance or situation will bring balance into your life or not. In your practical day-to-day matters position, these are taking steps to move in positive new directions. Maybe a letter comes in the next 2-3 weeks, and it's either a person who's younger than you or someone who's bringing a message that comes in quickly when it comes to something you guys are thinking about in the first couple months. New beginnings, new beginning with something, or new beginning in a new direction with something or someone else. So in your inner strengths position, now know that this is friends, this is family members, this is people you know. Doesn't necessarily have to be business, doesn't have to necessarily be love. It's how it applies to you and your path. And I'm only pulling so many specific energies for this particular video. So if you'd like me to pull your personal energies, just provide me with your sun sign and some questions and concerns, and email me at josiek42@gmail.com. All right, so in your inner strengths position, Spirit saying it is time to sacrifice something that no longer fulfills you, something that that muddies the water of your life, and to go after the rainbows, to know that you are climbing to a higher spiritual level. Therefore, it's time to learn more fun, beautiful, great things in your life than what you've experienced in the past in your life. So in the first couple, 1.5 to 2 weeks, there is a spiritual transformation some of you, not all of you, are going through, where you're going from feeling depressed, sad, unfulfilled to actually thinking and manifesting a new beginning. So plant more than one seed. You know, I've got 2 YouTube channels, and I have a business on Amazon, and I have a children's book out there on Barnes & Noble. So I'm always doing many things, planting different seeds in my path. And again, this transformation may be that you guys can are coming to the realization that you can create whatever path you so choose. And then with your throat chakra lit up here in the first couple weeks, it's time to express yourself to others about your new beginnings. It may be that you have to come together with someone you're close to and have an emotional discussion. And that discussion may have to do with where it is you will be residing or working, where it is you feel you do or do not belong. All right, so in the next 2 to 3 weeks, you're patiently planning, finding balance, climbing to a higher spiritual level if you apply these energies of intuition. This is observing these new ideas as you're working with them, praying to Spirit for direction, praying to Spirit for balance, and contemplating through observation as to whether or not something is growing into the right path for you or not. Now, some of you may be dealing with some sort of boredom, and that's what's causing for you to feel off balance. Know that whatever you choose to succeed in, now's the time to do it. So with your third eye chakra, Spirit's saying, pray to them for guidance, and we will send you signs. They're sending you signs from when you're conscious, waking up in the morning, to going to bed at night. So you just have to identify them. You know, like when my grandmother passed away a couple months ago, I asked if she was my grandfather. I live up north. I know there's no ducks here, so I asked for them to show me a duck. Later on in that afternoon or evening, when I completely forgot about it, my random wallpaper came up when I opened my laptop, and there was a bay, just like I lived and stayed with my grandparents at, and there were 50, 60 ducks going across that bay. So, you know, and I knew, I wasn't thinking about it. I just knew that that was the answer. So it's pretty cool once you open yourself up. So in the outcome position, Spirit's saying, when you decide to sacrifice something that no longer fills you and step into a higher spiritual level in your life, you will be able to let go of suffering in silence and being able to receive new recognition and reward. Yes, this recognition and reward is going to help for you to heal old emotional loss in your life, to get to the truth of what it is that really balances you out, keeps you content, happy, and fulfilled. And you're going to recognize that your destiny is tied to a very harmonious connection, or that you're finding harmony in your own path if you're by yourself, maybe in your own home, planting new seeds, trying to put different things out on the internet to start your own business. It's all about planting new achievements, because you guys have the key to success in the month of March. So to clarify, I'm going to add the Gilded Tarot. Dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, please bless those born under the sun sign, moon sign, and or rising sign of Scorpio with clearly defined messages regarding Scorpio's life path here on Earth at this time, on into and through the month of March 2018. Thank you. All right, so yeah, they're saying know that there are beautiful energies around you at this time. You'll know if you're feeling really happy and fulfilled and joyful, if things are flowing smoothly. Then that's just Spirit's way of confirming that it's time to just kind of stop and observe right now, especially when it comes to your heart chakra. In your mental aspects position, we have new beginnings. And they're offering you Spirit's offering you the energies of the Queen of Wands to be able to set new goals, meet those goals, and continue to set and meet goals until you achieve what you set out to do. Some of you may be starting new beginnings with someone who has fire in their chart, Sag, Aries, or Leo. Male or female, this is general. Now, in your relationship sector, we have patience and planning, waiting, feeling fulfilled and happy, and trying to use the energies of the Strength card to wait when it comes to your heart chakra. We'll get to that in a little bit. In your creative aspects position, we have balance, trying to create balance in your life. Because there may be someone who is very harsh, very intense. And I think Spirit's trying to say to you as well, it's time to get clear, organized, logical, disciplined, and focused when it comes to what it is that fulfills you in your life. What direction do you want to go in? You've come full circle. You know what you know now about your life so far. Speak your truth, but do so in a kind way because you want positive karmic energies, right, in your actions position. Emotionally, you're going to be letting go of suffering in silence when it comes to what you thought maybe at one point was your soulmate. Maybe you're waiting to see if they're going to change back into a person who is not using kind words or being very supportive, I guess. Now, in your subconscious, we have the heart chakra lit up. Wanting to open your heart, waiting for something to transpire because you're receiving some sort of attention. And Spirit saying, be patient. We're offering you the Strength card to push beyond a situation that just is no longer fulfilling. This is a situation that it's just been a battle. And no matter who wins, everybody gets hurt, right? When it comes to your heart. So take your time, think about, and put action into each and every day when it comes to moving forward to positivity in your life, however that applies. Whatever makes you feel good, move towards that in March. Free yourself from feeling stuck with the Eight of Wands, Swords energies. That's about a figment of your imagination, and you can't move forward if you don't free yourself to do so, correct? So, in your inner strengths position, Spirit's offering you the energies of the sacrifice card to let go of old negative energies, old negative discussions, old circumstances or situation. Maybe someone's in a three-party connection and it's dragging them down, and they need to go and follow the rainbow because you're stepping into a new universe if you do so. So speak your truth with everyone around you, especially in the beginning of March, when you're really setting goals to accomplish what it is and where it is you want to go towards next. As you send messages out to a distance, you will be receiving messages back. Some sort of ship is going to come in for you guys, and you're going to be able to transform through what happens. And you're going to start to figure out, what is it that brings me balance and happiness in my life? I have an offer to go towards something bigger and better, but I'm feeling a little anxious, right? So listen to your intuition and observe. Pray to Spirit. Keep your heart open to all opportunities. Victory and success. Wait for a sign. You may connect with someone in a new direction who has water in their chart, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, or this is the person you're trying to think about that maybe hasn't opened their heart all the way. In your outcome position by the end of March, you come to whomever's energies these are, the truth of your situation, what balances you, what makes you happy, and it brings in recognition and reward. While at the same time, it helps for you to let go of old emotional loss in your life path and to find this destiny. I do feel like this could very much be a life partner, someone you grow old with. And Spirit's saying, by the end of the month, it may be difficult to make a decision, but with the major arcana judgment, Spirit is going to help to guide you. All right, so in a 3-card summary to my left with the same Gilded Tarot deck, we've got the first week and a half to 3 weeks with a strong focus on financial contentment, joy, prosperity, fulfillment. Is there balance there? Are you being paid what you're worth? Is when you give to someone else, do they give back? Because at the Eight of Cups point, you know, it's time to start to think about, does this path serve me anymore? And what I always feel with the Eight of Cups is that it is a good time to contemplate moving forward. You know, be thankful for all that has been, but those cups are empty now, so give Spirit a chance to show you this path behind you, overflowing, not with just one cup, but two, with abundance and prosperity and whatever else it is that you're wanting to manifest. With the Empress energies, as you're patiently waiting and contemplating new beginnings and new ideas and taking steps to manifest, with this major arcana, the Empress, Spirit's going to help for you to give birth to something new. Give birth to a child, give birth to a relationship, give birth to a new job, give birth to a friendship. And someone's going to come in quickly. And you're going to take time to look and say, you know, this has been a long and difficult path. And I don't feel balanced when this person comes into my life. Therefore, I'm really thinking about moving on. There are cobwebs on what I'm doing, and I just have many new ideas for myself. And Spirit's saying, then go out and receive the recognition you deserve. Move into that positive new direction, because there will be celebration there. Yeah, with someone I do see. Someone who has water in their chart, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, like you guys. You're seeing something come to an end. Therefore, it's time for you to decide if the time has come for that ending. With a business, with a, you know, even moving from one house to another. Now, in the outcome position with the Eight of Cups energies, we have a brand new beginning being offered to you from the universe. Awesome. So don't be anxious as you're making a move towards bigger money, a bigger home, bigger something more fulfilling, because it is a path that is being offered to you from the universe. See, here you are, struggling within, frustrated, worried, concerned about things that have happened in the past with the Nine of Swords. You've gained enough wisdom now to find that peace, joy, contentment, and happiness. What is it that balances you out? What is it that fulfills you? Take the steps with the Chariot energies to start moving in a new direction, even if you're not quite sure where it's going to lead you. Keep moving, enjoy your path, give thanks to everything around you, knowing that with the major arcana Chariot, Spirit is going to help to help you to find success. So someone just may be dragging their feet about a situation, and you're done. You've reached the Ten of Swords. You're like, I'm ready to move on. And you know, just be patient. Plan for that movement, because, you know, it's a process. However this applies in your life. Now, before your video, actually, no, you know, I'm going to bring in some spiritual guidance. Now, if you'd like for me to pull your personal energies, I just need to know your sun sign and a question and or some concerns, and you can just email me at josiek42@gmail.com. All right, this is the Wisdom of the House of Night deck by PC Cast and Colette Baron Reed. So Spirit's saying right now in your path at this time, you're being held up with the waiting game energies to just shine like the sun and give thanks to the blessings around you. To take some time to stay busy in your own path, because you're in whoever's energies these are, you're in denial of a situation tied to an old path that was long and difficult. In your thoughts, we have new beginnings and you setting goals to move in a new direction. Setting goals. And the High Priestess, oh my gosh, of Earth is coming in here to help guide you when it comes to financial security, prosperity. Some of you are contemplating maybe a new beginning with an Earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Now, in your relationship sector, having the strength to be patient, to observe, to slowly but surely plan new beginnings in my life in March, because Spirit's saying you will achieve success. They're saying congratulations ahead of time, especially when it comes to something that you've been in denial of. Well, I couldn't run my own business. All you have to do is take a picture of what you do, put it out on an Etsy account for yourself or Amazon.com, connect it to your bank account, mail it out when someone wants it, and move on to the next. You'll get very excited as people start to acknowledge your blessings and gifts. So find balance when it comes to someone who's just a little upside down, because that situation or circumstance or connection with whomever is affecting or has been affecting your self-worth. And some of you are in denial of that. Therefore, you're keeping yourself stuck in a position or place when Spirit's saying it's time for a positive movement forward. When Spirit's saying you've climbed to a higher spiritual level, therefore you don't have to be combative anymore. This is a path by which it's time to become loyal to you, first and foremost. So in your emotional aspects position, there's no more suffering and silence. There's going after what your soul draws you to. Is it a soul path when it comes to finances? Is it a soul home that you feel drawn to? Is it a soul connection with another human being? Emotionally, you guys are maybe through March suffering in silence about what you're hoping is your soulmate, but Spirit's saying eventually, I think you're going to be bringing the situation to a conclusion, or a conclusion is inevitable in the next 4 or 5 weeks. So subconsciously, your heart chakra is lit up, but you are standing in defense mode, dealing with unfulfilling memories, and Spirit speaking of someone around you that you've been thinking of who has deceitful energies. You can succeed with the situation as soon as you come out of denial that someone is being deceptive. Now, in your practical matters position, it's about positive movement forward. It's about freeing yourself from feeling stuck. How? By setting a new vision for yourself in your path. Okay, so you've lived through the past. Now you have all that experience and knowledge, and you get to set a new vision for yourself. That's going to bring you away from something you've been in denial of. That's going to, at the same time, build up your self-worth. So subconsciously, inner strengths from Spirit are to step out of muddy waters by which there may have been 3 people, or by which you're going to follow a rainbow and be celebrating a new beginning. So listen closely, not to what people are telling you, but to what they actually do. Do they do as they say? Because remember, it's a time to take action when it comes to being loyal to yourself and stepping into a new beginning. It's a time to set a new goal for yourself so that you can move forward instead of remain stuck in some way. So in the first week and a half to 2-3 weeks, Spirit is saying, speak your truth to someone at a distance. Maybe open your heart to what it is or where it is you want to go. And when your ship comes in, so does the choices angel. He has a white wing and a black wing. Are you going to make a good choice about the situation or a bad choice? Because this transformation you're going through is helping for you to fly away from some sort of chaos in your life. All right, so with the intuition card and the King of Cups, this is about listening to your intuition. Somebody else is as well, about some sort of victory and success. But it's discontent and boredom that is making you guys deal with some sort of mental conflict. Spirit's saying when you get into an uncomfortable situation, you have the reminder energies for the next few weeks, maybe even 4 weeks, with the tombstone that says don't forget. Don't forget what happened in the past. And in the outcome position, getting to the truth of a situation and Spirit helping for you to make the right choice. What balances you out and what does not. All right, so remember, everything that has transpired in our path happened because we allowed it to come into our path, consciously or subconsciously or spiritually. And now, and everything that comes with whomever and whatever we allowed in our path. Now is a time towards the end of March, well, I feel like throughout March, for you to summon in a new vision for yourself, to start new beginnings for yourself, to take steps every day for yourself, to figure out what it is that makes you happy, that helps you to heal, and that moves you into a more fulfilling direction. That's what you want to summon in. That's where you're going to receive some sort of recognition. You're going to be able to be playful and speak your truth. Stand by your boundaries. Be honest with yourself when it comes to a situation. Is it love or not? And then take an oath to yourself that if you're feeling blocked out in some way in your life, that it is time to leave that path behind. All right, so my nose is itching like crazy. So before the video, I pulled a card from the Journey of Love deck by Alana Fairchild. And the card I pulled for you guys is number 28. 2 plus 8 is 10. 1 plus 0 is 1. This card is about you, okay? This is called the Sacral Convergence. And I'm going to read from the book to give credit to the author. Remember your divine perfection as you are thrilled and challenged in this time of great growth. You are guided to be curious as though traveling to a foreign land and remaining open to experiences and its treasures. A deep part of yourself is calling you forward. Any discontent, struggle, anxiety, or fear is a subconscious recognition of this. Don't worry. You are a unique plant in the divine garden. You don't have to know what plant you are in order to grow. You just need to live each day, and the growth happens naturally. Then you can see over time the beauty of your true nature revealing itself to you. It will be a revelation to be relished. May the artist's touch inspire us to explore the ocean realm and celebrate the beauty. As land gives way to water and water to the unknown. So let yourself kind of drift out into the unknown in March. Shut off the TV in the evenings and weekends or whenever you're not working, and really focus on a spiritual project. Focus on praying to Spirit about this new direction, and know that you're going to succeed regardless. So enjoy the journey as you are recognizing what needs to come to a conclusion and how you're going to manifest this brand new vision for yourself. The word of prayer we pulled earlier is signs, okay? So look for signs. Ask Spirit in the morning to somehow through the day show you an answer by using a particular sign, and then pay attention. You will know when you see it, okay? So your word of prayer, and well, the card says, I watch for, notice, and trust the signs that heaven continually sends. This card is a message for you to pay close attention to the signs that come to you in answer to your prayers. These can include a song that you hear, words that you read, a sight that you see, a conversation you overhear, and so forth. The possibilities are unlimited. Signs tend to repeat themselves until you notice them and take some form of action. However, it's also possible to take notice of one the first time it presents itself, which now I do all the time. I see it and know it all the time. So as you listen to the signs, you get a sense of heaven's continuous participation in your life, which helps for you to feel safer and more loved. You can also pray for clarification if you don't understand a sign. After all, Mother Mary and the angels want to clearly communicate their love to you. So they're guiding you in the right direction. Look for the signs if you feel like you can't make a right decision. But this, to me, is definitely a time to moving on to something bigger, better, and more fulfilling in your life. Thank you again for stopping by. If you'd like a personal reading, I'm at josiek42@gmail.com. Take care and God bless.